know you're out there. I can feel you now. I know that you're afraid. You're afraid of us. You're afraid of change. I don't know the future. I didn't come here to tell you how this is going to end. I came here to tell you how it's going to begin. I'm going to hang up this phone, and then I'm going to show these people what you don't want them to see. I'm going to show them a world without you. A world without rules and controls, without borders or boundaries. A world where anything is possible. Where we go from there is a choice I leave to you.
Okay, backing up, I screenshotted that when it zoomed in. And on the bottom left, take a look at what you have. You have 9, 2, 3. And in the middle, it's system failure. 923, September 23rd, 2025. Then you have on the bottom right, 360. The Great Reset, this circle, right? Then on the top left, you have the 33. Freemasonic 33. Third of the angels fell in the Bible. Jesus died, buried, and rose from the grave at 33. System failure at 923. Now, when Neo is talking on the phone right there, that is symbolic of them talking to God. They're saying we're going to create a world of chaos and disorder and all these things. That is what that is. And I just did a video on how the telephone poles are all symbolic of the cross of Jesus Christ. And they're all they connect us all. And Jesus Christ is our mediator between man and God. So symbolically, when you pick up the phone, symbolically, it's showing you that have to go through the cross to talk to God. And then when you switch around Neo's name, it's Eon. E-O-N instead of N-E-O. And an eon is 1,000 years. And in the Bible, there is a 1,000-year millennium reign of Jesus Christ when he returns. But you see, they don't think that. They believe that that's their eon. You get it? There is so much symbolism in this movie, but the thing that really blows me away is the 923 right here. And you got system failure when it zooms in on the coding. That is amazing. A 923, a 33, and a 360. System failure at September 23rd, 2025. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to go watch some of my videos about 923. Because that's the Feast of Trumpets. That's when the rapture is, and that's when the day of the Lord begins. So if you take 923 and flip it around 239, and you go 239 days back from September 23rd, 2025, you come to January 27th, 2025. And what was January 27th? That was the day in 1945 that all the Jews at Auschwitz were liberated, let free, and let go. That's amazing to me. Because in my other video that I did the other day, that if you go 1,335 days before September 23rd, 2025, you come to January 27th again, but in the year 2022. Again, symbolic of the Jews being freed from Auschwitz and liberated. Well, that is a picture symbolically of us, or the rapture, being freed symbolically from bondage, from this world. You see that pattern? And remember, the 1,335 days comes from the prophecy in Daniel, chapter 12, verse 12. He says, "Blessed is he who waiteth and comes to the 1,335 days." So this is amazing to me, these two January 27th days. both symbolically to a rapture and hitting 9/23/25, the Feast of Trumpets. Whereas I've shown before that if you type in Feast of Trumpets on the Gematria calculator on Google, in Jewish Gematria, in Hebrew Gematria, it's 923. The words Feast of Trumpets add up to 923, the date of the Feast of Trumpets. And it is the only time in the last 15 years, probably more, I just looked in the last 15 years, but it is the only time in the last 15 years that the Feast of Trumpets lands on 923. And it adds up to 923 in Hebrew Gematria. Also, if you look up 923 in the concordance, it actually means to glisten. To glisten. White like marble or alabaster red marble. And there's so much more in the videos that I posted on my YouTube channel. Please go watch if you want to know about the rapture and when it is. Go watch my videos about the 2025 rapture, the 923 rapture frequency, rapture facts, not feelings. These are all names of videos that I've done recently that are just on point with these amazing things about 923, 2025, the Feast of Trumpets, otherwise known as the day that no man knows the day or hour.
How long do we have before the block is empty?
2 years, 3 months, and 9 days.
In 9 hours and 23 minutes, you'll be mine.
On the 23rd day of the month of September, in an early year of a decade not too long before our own, the human race suddenly encountered a deadly threat to its very existence. And this terrifying enemy surfaced, as such enemies often do, in the seemingly most innocent and unlikely of places.
Some alien life force has sent real-life video games to attack us.
I know this sounds crazy, but it almost looks like lava, volcanic lava pouring onto the street.
Okay. Diddly diddly. Why, that's a higher power than even I believe in. What is going on?
Until September 22nd, midday. And if the arc isn't finished by then, you will be.
When did you come here? How long ago?
60, 65 days.
What was the date? What was the date?
September 22nd. It was September 22nd.
Is that when it's going to happen? September 22nd, midday?
High temperatures tomorrow back into the 90s everywhere right on through Tuesday.
This is a story about the future. The future can be scary.
We were talking a lot how to deal with these final minutes. Today it doesn't matter where you live or how much money you have. We are all about to face the same fate at the same moment.
The flood. This has been the hottest, driest summer on record. You say we're going to have a flood. When might we expect this?
September 22nd, midday.
It's September 22nd, and we're all still here. Awkward.
With every second that ticks by, we get closer and closer.
I know. Tell them about
I can't tell them anything until I tell them about this.
Can we please just start somewhere?
923. Clearly, he's leaving us a code. Some way to reach him.
Time or date, maybe? September 23rd?
September 23rd, 1780.
923 Church Street, 47th floor. You better hurry.
This is Agent Dunham. I need immediate evac. 923 Church Street. There's a device on the 47th floor. Nicely done.
Good performance.
Captain's log, stardate 23.9, rounded off to the nearest decimal point. We've traveled back in time to save an ancient species from total annihilation.
Go ahead. Tell yourself it's just a number.
And then, the miracle of deliverance. By 9:23, the water of life shall proceed forth from the throne of the Lamb, and the day of the Lord shall be a...
She called us, Miss. Thursday morning, 9:23. I thought, okay, this is it. Here we go.